Hi guys, welcome to Chris Ryan Golf. You've joined me at the PGA National Golf Academy today. We're out on the short game area and we're going to do a video on how you can deal with shots like this much better on the golf course. So I've got a shot here where I've probably got about 50% of rough and I've got 50% of green. So I haven't really got much room to work with. The green's a little bit above my feet, so it's quite a tricky shot. I need a little bit of elevation. I need that ball to stop pretty quick. So we're going to go through some ways that you can play it, some things that you can bear in mind out on the golf course, and hopefully you'll play these shots much better. So the first thing we're going to do for this situation is choose the club which has got the most loft. That would make sense where we need a little bit of elevation. We don't want too much roll. So for me, that's my 59-degree club. Some of you may carry a 60, maybe a 58, maybe a 56. But let's go in there for the highest loft. And we're just assuming that this is an average lie. It's not a brilliant lie, but it's not a particularly poor lie. I haven't got particularly long grass around me. So it's just a sort of standard, maybe a fairway lie or semi-rough lie. So we're not going to go too much into the setup for this because I've done videos in the past on ball position and all that kind of stuff, so you can go and have a look at those if you want to do a bit of research into the setup. But what we're going to do is we're going to talk about a couple of things that you can have a couple of things that you can think about, a couple of things that you can feel in your technique, which is going to allow you to play these much better. So the first thing I want you to do is when you take your starting position, don't be too concerned with getting this lead arm straight. You know, lots of golfers out there would tell us that the lead arm's got to be straight through the golf swing, and that's a way to hit the ball better. And whilst that's sort of correct of most good golfers, when you look at the best short game players over the years, you know, your Seves, your Tigers, your Sergios, all those kind of things, when they're playing shots over a relatively short distance, I've only got to carry this ball maybe 12 or 13 yards, they will often set up with the arms, both arms slightly flexed. So right arm a little bit flexed, that's not anything new, but also the lead arm a little bit flexed, okay? What that does, it helps us get a little bit closer to the golf ball, helps us get our arms a little bit more onto our rib cage, a little bit more connected, and it allows us to feel a little bit softer over this golf shot. We don't want to sort of adopt this sort of rigid look to our setup here, which might work for maybe a driver or a long iron. We want to start and get nice and close to this golf ball, allow both arms to be a little bit more flexed, and have a little bit more of a look of a feel shot to it. Okay, that's the first thing. The second thing I want you to do is try and feel that when you finish this golf swing, we again finish with both arms quite flexed, both arms against my side, and the grip of the club quite close to my belt. Okay, so again, we're looking to keep those arms flexed through the swing, and as soon as I've made contact, I want those arms, this left elbow to work a little bit more around my side and finish with both arms against my side. Club is quite close to my belt buckle. What we don't particularly want in this shot is a wide follow through. That's not going to give us the sort of height and the desired spin that we require to get this ball quite close to the target. I'm not probably going to spin this ball too much because I've just got standard range balls here which are quite hard, so I'm not going to get too much spin in this one. But in reality, if we use a premium golf ball on the golf course and we've got the right club and all that kind of stuff and the right lie, we should be able to generate a little bit more spin for this. So let me just go ahead and demonstrate what I mean by that position. So starting here, lead arm is a little bit flexed. That allows you to get nice and close, allows you to have a little bit more feel over the shot. So I'm going to take some practice swings, and I'm just going to allow both arms to remain nice and soft, nice and flexed. And you'll notice as well that I'm letting this lead wrist just flex a little bit, go into extension as I come through. I'm not looking to sort of block this off. Keeping that lead wrist in this position is probably going to force the arm to be a little bit straighter as well. So just allowing the club head to pass my hands is going to help push this elbow around to my body, and let's get this finish to our golf swing. So let me go ahead and hit one. Just going to focus on those two things. So lead arm flexed at the start. I'm going to keep it flexed and allow it to move round to my left as I go through. Okay, I landed that about perfect, and that's just rolled up to about 2 or 3 feet. So hopefully that was a good demonstration of what we're trying to do. If I was trying to hit a different shot, then you would see a very different follow through, a much wider follow through where the grip gets much further from me. But for these shots where we're not trying to lob them in the air, but we're after a little bit of a softer shot with a softer landing, this is a great way to play it. So let me just hit one more for you. Okay, and again, pretty good result there as well. So just try those two things, not particularly complicated. Just start with the arms a little bit flexed, and when you come through the ball, allow the club head to pass your hands, allow the lead wrist to just extend this way a little bit, and just let those arms fall nice and close to your body. Club is pretty close to your belt. That's going to give you some softer shots around the greens. Much better, especially as the conditions here in the UK are starting to change. The greens are going to start to firm up a little bit more. It's a shot which you'll need a little bit more often. So thanks for watching. Give it a thumbs up if you liked it. Post any comments down below. I'll do my best to respond to as many of those. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, then please do so. Just click the button below. These videos are going up weekly, different content, different topics. Hopefully going to help you play better going through the summer and lower that handicap.